I just like listening to the song. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me. I'm here again. I'm going to continue working on the Flash, the same drawing that I did last week, because I wanted to pick up where I left off and not, and allow you guys that are actually into art or drawing or want to get into it, a chance to just sort of see how something like this can unfold. But yeah, so before I get into that, I just wanted to jump into Twitter a little bit and see what's going on. A couple of things that I saw today that was kind of interesting. But before I get into that, let me tell everybody in the chat that's here so far, please like, share, and subscribe. And damn it, I said please. So what's up, Simon? Hey, what's up, guy? Thank you, I appreciate it. Yes, you want to see more progress? So do I. I want to see more progress too. What's going on? Yeah, so finally, yeah, I started a little bit late. Yeah, the teachers are in the casa. No, you're good, man. You guys are hella talented. Thank you for showing up. And I do want to thank my patrons. I want to take a moment to shout them out real quick. Thank you to everybody who has successfully lasted for however many months that you've been with me. I appreciate it so much. Don't forget to watch The Four Nerds. We have a new show this Thursday, and I believe we'll have Richard Citrone from the Army of the Dead talking with us. And then I believe the following week is going to be the Truth 31. I think he'll be on the next show. So yeah, that's what we have planned so far. Let me see what he's saying. Yeah, drop a like. Yeah, and hey, I appreciate it, guys. It's so awesome to be here, and it's awesome to have you guys to interact with. Last time it's cool to have discussion. I might have some people pop in. If you want to link, guys, hit me up. But for right now, since I have you here, let me bring this in. Boop. And we have our first picture of Crypto from the show, and the design is very much like Crypto the Super Dog. They just changed the I guess his collar looks more like the belt from Superman Returns, and from the looks of it, it looks like the S is more just comic book inspired instead of anything else. So yeah, I mean, they shortened up his paws a little bit, but his basic design is that of the Crypto, and I believe that he is being, and they took his eyebrows off, and I believe that he is being voiced by The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who's also going to be Black Adam in the Black Adam movie. So yeah, so that's our first look. They had a small tease of let's see, that's IGN. IGN isn't the greatest, but they had a small tease of what the animation would look like, if I can find it. By the way, I saw Cruella. Not the best incarnation of Cruella de Vil. Sorry, it just wasn't it wasn't for me. I liked her accomplices, the guys that were hanging out with her. The heavier set guy was more funny and entertaining to watch. But I'm sorry. I saw Gwen Stacy every time that she got on the screen, especially when she tried to pretend that she was evil. I thought that her stepmother, or not a stepmother, her actual mother was more evil. Blue Beetle coming to the small screen. They're not going to. They don't have that much confidence in these characters. Batgirl, I guess, would be one of them. And who else? Batgirl, Static Shock. So I guess any non-male. I don't want to get into any. I guess if you're not a headliner, then they don't want to put any money into your project. We'll just say that. If they, I don't want to get into politics. I never do. Right? Thank you, Nacho. Loki's coming out. And on to the next story. So let's see. Don't care. Oh, Indiana Jones is going to be, I think in this episode, he'll have a walker. Oh. But yeah, so I don't know. There's not a whole lot Look, yeah, this is from the Avatar sequel. So they spent 11 years to do what they did in Aquaman, which is create an undersea environment, and animated and CG and all that. And so, fantastic. Good on James Cameron. I mean, he's definitely got to do something because he's not doing any favors for anyone who likes the Terminator franchise. Sorry, just the Terminator franchise sucks. No, I don't want to see the face manifs, face swaps. Don't care about Supergirl. Yeah, suck it, Warner Brothers. That's still a thing. That's still a thing right here. And to be honest, here I am. I'm the one that started this bitch off with not so much. Hold on, let me remove that. Not so much. Yeah, not so much suck it, Warner Brothers, but you know what you can do. Anyway, there's not a whole lot else going on that I saw today, other than like the Supergirl Sasha Calle or Kaye. Right here, this is just a. I think this was done by Boss Logic. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure, but that was done, and she has a shorter haircut. Not quite sure about the costume or whatever, but as it turns out, like reports are coming back that she's actually the daughter of this guy right here, not the hippopotamus, but the daughter of Henry Cavill Superman. She's, I guess, from the future or whatever, and I guess we'll see, and maybe that's fire, maybe it's not, I don't know. But yeah, so there's that. Let's see. But anyway, getting back to what I was doing last week, which was I took art from Jim Lee, and then this was also art that was reproduced by David Finch, and then let me see, I'll have to stop sharing that and share my other screen. Hold on one second. I'll bring mine up. Share screen. Here we go. And I'll take that off and put this one on. And so there's mine. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can kind of get a feel for it. Yeah, so there's my rendition of the same shot. So there it is. And then does this pop over? Yes, it does. So yeah, there you can see that, and you can see the line art there. Great shading job. But that's what I'm working on here. I'm just working on quote unquote inking. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. Last time that I was working on this, I didn't have pressure on for my pen. So I have it on now, and we'll see how that turns out. Again, I use Photoshop because it is my medium. It's what I'm used to, and I like it. Let's see. Simon was telling me about what is the other program that you were referring to? Hold on, let me go back to the comments. I forgot what it's called. But he's telling me about another software that I've heard of that I've kind of played with, but and you can do what you said, 600 DPI. I don't know why you need such a large file, but it's interesting. Clip Studio, was it Clip? No, it wasn't Clip Studio. It was something else. It was there was a different software that you were promoting. I forget the name of it. It wasn't Clip Studio. It was something else. Let's see. But let me jump into the chat here. I see Gillis is in here. Hey man, thanks for coming. Appreciate it, buddy. He's talking to Simon. Let me scroll up. I see, of course, Mask of Shy. Alessandro's in here. Let's see. Drop that like. Thank you so much. Arkham Gaming has he always comes in with fire questions. Let's see what he says here. Hi, how are you doing? Would agree that the movies that are going to HBO Max, such as Batgirl, Blue Beetle, exclusively to HBO Max, wouldn't make much in the theater. Agreed. As far as making much, it depends on what is going up against, in the release schedule. Like if it doesn't have any competition, then it's fertile ground. So and there are a lot of properties that haven't been explored, such as Blue Beetle, Batgirl, and countless others that are going to the blue screen, like Shazam is could be considered, along the lines with, Blue Beetle or Batgirl. I would argue that Batgirl is a more powerful, more popular character, since her incarnation has actually had television shows. Yes, Shazam had a television show as well, but I mean, hers is more memorable because she was with the Adam West series, and a lot of people, when they think of Batgirl, they think of her and also Alicia Silverstone. So Batgirl can definitely be a character that you bring out. Now, I would have introduced Batgirl in the Batfleck series and said, hey, let's do a spinoff from that, instead of just starting off a Batgirl series, or a Batgirl movie rather, just right off the bat. But it's not to say that it can't happen, not to, because I mean, look at Birds of Prey. The only reason why that one was successful, I'll give you, is Harley Quinn. Had they done a better job of representing who the characters were in Birds of Prey, I think that it would have been a better film. It was just a mishmash, thrown together piece of garbage that I don't like. It wasn't palatable for me. There are certain things in there that I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But for the overall, it just didn't have the entertainment value that the other films have had. But yeah, before I get into this, I've also been dabbling with another software, Illustrator, on making fonts. And if I can go back to this, I can remove that and share my others. Oh wait, no, I can still share that screen. What am I doing? Sorry, I didn't have to do that. Here we go, share, and then I can go back here and just minimize. Where are you? Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Okay, minimize it. Okay, so here it is. And go back to StreamYard if it'll let me. There it is. Okay, add to stream. Okay, so I've been messing with creating fonts. Let me take that off real quick. I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that comment. But yeah, so I've been creating fonts. So here's one of the fonts that I've made. And this is when before I created or started creating fonts, and I just started this week. So I haven't been doing it for a while. There's the letters, there's the numbers that I made. And if you haven't guessed what I based it off of, here's a hint. Bam, right there. So there is a font called Gotham and there's a font called Metropolis that are close to these fonts here, but not exact. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to make something that was pretty much spot on to the lettering that they've been using. And I even pulled in Aquaman and took the Q. There's the Q from Aquaman. Pretty dope. I like it. And so I was doing that, and this is the 8. If you recognize the 8 from Wonder Woman 1984, there's the 4. So yeah, I mean, so I've been doing that. It all started off with this one though. Since I was, I'm going to start working on this comic book. The Comic Sans and the other comic book-esque type fonts that are available online for you to download are not really close to what the fonts that are used in my favorite series, which is DC. And so I was like, you know what? Let me just create a font that is really close to their letters, and so I did that. So pretty happy with that. And then I've also got the letters and the the different other types of symbols and things like that for that. And then there was one more font that I made because I had time, which is this font. I created a definitive Star Wars font. And as you can tell, I referenced Clone Wars. I referenced the Star Wars logo, the Bad Batch, Return of the Jedi. So I wanted to make something that was definitive because a lot of the fonts that are out there are just not that, they're not that great. So on the bottom row, I have the wider letters, and the top row, I have the shortened up letters. Like if you look at the Bad Batch here, that H is very compressed. So I made that H right here, and there it is. And then I made a wider H just because I think it looks it's more aesthetically pleasing. It probably just didn't fit well with the Bad Batch logo. So that's what I've been up to with in regards to that. So back to this, and let me jump back over to the comment section real quick, just to let you know I'm still reading your stuff, guys. Just thought I'd drop in for a bit. Dig the shirt. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, this is this shirt here. It's one of mine. I put it up on my Teespring store and my TeePublic store, and I think it's still on my Teespring store. TeePublic, like Warner Brothers really went through that and like cleaned me out of everything that you could possibly think of and whatever. So let's see. I like the art style. Yes. I do not a good movie. The guy from Cobra Kai was in Cruella. Who was? Oh yeah. So he was the one I liked. He was the heftier criminal or whatever accomplice, and he had the one-eyed dog or whatever. Yeah. So I mean, he was actually, I liked him better in Cruella than I did in Cobra Kai. So I would love it. It deserves a theatrical release. By the way, I mean, same thing with this thing right here. I see it. I was seeing it everywhere, like last week or the week before or whatever. Everybody was using it. No credit. But this one I've also seen everywhere, and I'm like, this is something that I put together, I made. But again, and the only place you can find it is on my site, or on my Teespring or TeePublic store. And it's just like, okay, you see that, you see my name, but nobody gives you credit. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I think that Jaime Reyes deserves a theatrical release. And I think that it would really open up a lot for fans to experience something that is different from the other characters that have come before. Like, I mean, with Warner Brothers, it always used to be Batman, Superman, and that was kind of it. They, with Green Lantern, they tried it out. It didn't work out. They started working with Wonder Woman, and that didn't really work out. So they canceled that. I think that was just a TV series or whatever, but they tried it out and canceled it, and then they tried again with Gal, and it worked. So really cool. But yeah, so there's that. Let me jump ahead. Let me go back to the comments. Let's see. Are you going to get the special Loki charms? No. I'm not going to go through and because it's only LOK and I. I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. Gillis says, I give 0 Fs about Avatar. I mean, really, it's been so long. Like, it was an okay movie, but I wasn't like enthralled with it. Hold on one second. Here we go. I would say that that these are not very popular characters, and they wouldn't make a lot of money on the big screen. That's why I don't see a problem with Blue Beetle, Static Shock, and Batgirl on HBO Max. I think that, I mean, Static Shock, it just depends. It depends on the actor that they choose. Same thing with Blue Beetle, and the same with Batgirl. I mean, if they chose somebody that like people, it's a big draw, then yeah, people are going to go see it. If they choose, like unknowns, then yeah, it would be very hard for them, and they don't do really well with marketing. Let's see. There's really a Duke reveal. Yeah, I did see that. Again, it's cool. I'm glad that they're exploring the character Lucius Fox's son or grandson or whatever, and he's Batwing. But it's like it's on a show that I don't care about, so I'm not going to watch it. So that's all I have to say about that. It's like, okay, great. Maybe you should have done a series on HBO Max with Batwing. Then maybe people would care. But you're trying to get them to go back to the trough that nobody cares about, and they're not getting the essential nutrients or whatever from that trough, so therefore they don't care. Like you're trying to make people care about stuff that they just don't care about. And I think she will have a shorter hair in the Flash. Yeah, so they've cut the movie either that, or she cut her hair so that she could put on her wig. Maybe make it easier for her, because a lot of ladies, they wear wigs. Men wear wigs in like Ben Affleck, he wore a wig in BVS, and I think also Justice League. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, wigs are very common. So it could just be that she cut her hair really short to make it easier to put this wig on or feel comfortable or, with the wig on. So, because wigs are, especially like that, they might be heavy for her head. Let's see, that would be sweet though. Batwing kind of looks meh. I mean, his helmet looks kind of big on him. So it's kind of stupid, but I'm okay with it. I just don't care about it. I don't have any level of I don't give a shit. What's up, Truth? Yeah, man, hit that like button. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, man, if you want a link, man, you can jump on. Again, Truth will be on the 4 Nerds either this week or next week. I don't know the schedule because I don't keep up with it. That is Nicotina's job. He's our secretary, and he handles all that. Arkham Gaming, I disagree. Now, granted, it's Warner Brothers, and so I'm not holding my breath. But if Marvel can sell Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, Batgirl, and Blue Beetle, would definitely would do just fine if done correctly. I think, yeah, if done correctly, if there's enough draw, enough pull, enough interest that they can garner from fans, then yeah, I do go for it. Go for it. Let's see it. Procreate, yes, that's the one you were talking about. Procreate. I've heard about it, and I messed with it once. Okay, you need 600 DPI for manga. I don't really need it for what I'm doing. I don't think. I just need it to be good enough for the for printing, because I do when I start working on my comic. I definitely want to be able to print it because I like digital copies, but I also like physical copies as well. And a lot of people like that as well. Can we buy your font? Not yet. I will make it available. I don't know. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's high and tight. Yeah, I don't know where to upload fonts, and I don't want to put it on a font site that you like get $1 from or some crap. Because I mean, it did take me a little while to create these things, man. It's and that's probably the reason why a lot of people don't create fonts. But I never really thought to do fonts until I needed one, and I was like, wow, So I have another couple ideas that I wanted to do for fonts. But again, I mean, it's that whole thing that we talked about last week is distracting myself from doing things like that. Let's see. Let me read another couple of these, and then I'm going to go ahead and get into the drawing because I haven't started that yet, guys. Let's see. Just find just the in. What? Let's see. You should add the Spenism characters to your font. You're talking about the little tilde for yes. Okay, so yes, that yeah. I should. It's right here on the keyboard, but I figured even for the comic font, I would think that people can just draw that. It's kind of simple. I can do it right here. Just oh wait, there it is, and there you have it. So let's see. Let me hit up another one. Okay, so you guys are talking without Dick Grayson. I'm going to let you guys talk about that. Let me see. Reese 75. Let's see. Jaime Reyes deserves theatrical treatment, and Ted Cord needs HBO Max for series for Booster Gold. I do like Booster Gold. I thought that Ryan Reynolds could have been a better Booster Gold than a Green Lantern. Let me see. Well, let me add this guy. What's up?
Hello, man.
How you doing? Is that a white Nimwa hat?
No, this is just a random hat that I have. It's
a bird.
It's a Persian ice cream shop hat.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that because you speak Farsi.
Yeah, at least a little bit. But yeah, it says Gole Bulbul on there in the logo. So
Goonie Goo Goo. Isn't that Eddie Murphy came up with that? So yeah. But yeah, man. So I know that you did a stream last week when you were drawing, right?
Yeah, I was drawing a little bit for Savage. Yeah.
Savage.
Yes, Savage Opress.
Yeah, I know. It's so funny how they do that. It's like when do you say savage and when do you say sauvage?
Yeah, it just depends on the context. I guess it depends on the character. It doesn't really. There's no real indicator.
Yeah, there's a lot of there was another one that was like that where it was like it wasn't savage, it wasn't, I don't know, it was interesting. I it's been a while, but yeah, it's yeah. It's French sauvage.
It's French.
It is French. It is French, man. How have you been?
I'm doing pretty good. I've just been working a crap ton. Hours are kicking my butt.
Oh yeah.
But that's how it is. I'm currently right now painting my new shelf for my studio.
Oh, nice. What are you painting it?
It's just the like charcoal gray that I painted my other one. So that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, because I got a couple figures coming in. Well, I got one coming in tomorrow, and then I got a couple of next week. And so, like,
okay,
space on my shelf is pretty limited.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Plus, I'm going to do that for a while.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what do you think of the big Super Pets reveal?
I couldn't care less.
Well, I mean, it's The Rock, though, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's The Rock.
Like, other than that, there's nothing.
And
about
Kevin Hart and Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, that kind of shocked me. I mean, it's got a good cast, but like, I've never cared about the Super Pets, so it's just like.
Did you watch the cartoon?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. So I watched it, with my kids back in the day, and it was just something else to consume, because they were and still are really into the Justice League cartoon that was pretty pretty big back in the day.
Right.
And so yeah, I was watching those recently because they're available on HBO Max. Is that right? I think they're available on HBO Max.
They should.
Yeah, they are. They are. That's what I was watching. And so I was watching that, and I was like, man, they just don't make these things anymore, right?
No.
It's just,
they don't make shows. I mean, the closest thing we're probably gonna get is that new Batman animated show, which actually does look interesting, but again, time will tell.
Yeah. It just depends. Yeah, it just depends on like, is it going to be interesting or is it going to be? I don't know. I mean, I've heard that it's supposed to be based off of or have something to do with the Batman the Animated Series that came out. It was supposed to be like maybe a continuation, or if that was just supposed to be in comic book form, and this is something brand new from. I understand that what's his name, Matt Reeves. Yeah, Matt Reeves and JJ are working on this, and JJ, of course, is going to devote all of his attention on this, and not the other thing with Stephen King.
Oh, yeah, it was weird. Like, a lot of people thought at first that it was going to be a continuation of the original animated series, which would have been dope. But like, of course, like you said, they're doing that in comic book form, and they've been doing that for a little bit. I think the second volume or second book just recently came out.
Oh yeah,
or I guess the second run. But
hang on 1 second. Let me. No, you don't have to hang on. I'm sorry. I'm thinking out loud, but yeah, I did that.
But the new one is going to be just kind of they called it a reimagining, where it's more like noir, darker, and everything. Like, they changed up his roots. Dude, this is looking nice.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, no, I wanted to, because I'm going to start working on my comic. I wanted to get on here and just and work on somebody else's art first before I start messing with my own, and just kind of get this down to where it feels, I guess to where it feels natural, because I'm used to paper, so this is not something that I'm completely. I don't want to say that I'm not well versed in, but I'm used to working with a mouse instead of drawing like this on the tablet.
Oh, you poor
So
soul. I hate using a mouse.
yeah. So I mean, when I got this thing here, this Cintiq Pro, I was like, you know what, I definitely want to get into this a little bit more and really, get more familiar with it and just really, work in this medium that I'm not familiar with and sort of just tackle it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
So
look like you've figured out some things so far, so it's looking good.
yeah. I've been looking at some other people that use tablets and things like that, and use Photoshop for this kind of art. So I've really been looking at that, and so yeah, I'm still just trying to, and I'm also trying to draw without hitting my mic. So
Yeah, that could be tricky.
yeah, it's just like usually when I'm drawing and I'm not doing a stream or anything, I'm just that's not in the way, of course, and so I'm not really too worried about that. But yeah, man. So you had a fire weekend?
I had one day off. I had Sunday off. So it was cool because we had Memorial Day off, and so we had an extra day that we had to work to catch up with productivity and everything. So
okay.
That was kind of rough, but we shouldn't have to work this weekend. I do have a little family reunion happening this Saturday and Sunday.
And this is her family, right? Not yours?
No, this is my mom's family.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're all like in the Richmond area. Like none of them ever left, so they're just all there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna drive down there, or I guess up there, whichever direction it is, and see them for a day and a half.
Okay.
And all that good stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice. That's cool. Like, have you ever been to one of these family reunions before of your mom's?
Unfortunately, so.
Okay. Well, my next question was going to be like, what do you guys do? What do y'all do for fun?
Usually play cornhole.
Cornhole, like, is that big there? I mean, is that?
It's
like,
a big East Coast thing, and that's.
Are you like really well versed in it? Is that
I've
that something that you're like, oh man, you don't want to go up against me in cornhole. I'll tear you apart.
I mean, sometimes I'm there, sometimes I'm not. It just depends on the day. It's hit and miss.
Yeah.
My sister's ridiculously good. She never practices, but like, she's literally one of those people that just gets it right into the hole every other throw. Just not even hitting the board and sliding.
That reminds me of that down the hole.
Down the hole.
Well, that's cool. I've done it only at bars though. I mean, I know that you don't frequent those places, but that's where I've played cornhole at.
We had a house in Iowa when I lived there for a year. It was an older, big house, and they had a big old open area in the middle of the house. And
yeah.
It was way too cold to do anything for a while in the winter, and so we set up a cornhole inside the house, which it was big enough, and the ceiling was tall enough, so like we just play cornhole inside for hours.
Yeah,
which is pretty fun.
Oh, that's cool. Let's see. So I got a clip. That you reminded me of. So hold on. I gotta play it. So this is for you. What's up, Andrew? What is up? I'm just gonna say what's up, guys, to the people that I haven't said what's up to. Thank you so much for being here. And smash that like button.
And to answer Andrew Casale, I'm actually not on vacation. I'm just in my backyard.
Let's see, Brand. Here it is. So watching this, I was like, dude, this is so awesome.
Woman's bathroom. That fiend. The one place he knew he couldn't go into.
And that was me kicking you in there.
So confused.
Okay, I'll have to play it again.
No.
Woman's bathroom. That fiend. The one place he knew he couldn't go into.
and the robot is, of course, Andre.
Naturally.
Yeah. But yeah, I watched that the other night and I was like, oh my God, that's so Dawson.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You should do that with, like, when you're out with your wife. Just like if ever you're passing by the women's bathroom, just like, that fiend, the one place I couldn't go into.
That's pretty funny.
But yeah. So, you're still drawing the Savage thing, right?
Savage, yes.
Oh, right. God, yeah. I keep saying that. Yeah. So that's cool. That's cool. How far along are you in that comic book? Now, when you draw it, you draw pane for pane, right? Like you go in sequential order.
Yeah, I go in sequential order. Just to, like, it keeps it organized in my mind.
Okay.
But I'm about 19 pages in to the second volume.
Okay.
And just building up to the big action sequence. It's a football scene. That's the big action sequence, which I think people will enjoy and have a fun time with.
Yeah.
Just because that was the main thing I drew growing up in high school was football players. So like
yeah, you're exceptionally well with the football helmets.
I am versed with football helmets.
Yeah.
So
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. And after that, we got another comic that we got to do. It's just finding time with 10.5-hour shifts, 5 to 6 days a week is task, and keeping it with content. That's a whole balancing act.
Sure. No, hey, I completely, I concur. I understand completely with that, man. I'm just like, I really like, being on streams and talking to people and all that stuff. But it's like, okay, when can I do something I want to do?
Right.
Not saying that talking to people is something I don't want to do, but like, like doing this here for me, this is relaxing. This is, I don't like this.
Like, honestly, if I could just draw for a living, that'd be ideal.
Sure. Yeah.
Which reminds me, I actually have to reply.
So when do you expect your comic? No, I don't like that one. Your comic to hit stores? It goes straight to Amazon, right?
Yeah, it'll be on Amazon. I was hoping maybe to get it done by the end of this month, maybe next month, but like we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Again, it's just about buckling down and getting it done, and with being out of town this weekend, and then.
But you have, but your thing's on a tablet, so you're pretty mobile. You can take that wherever.
That is definitely beneficial for sure.
Yeah. So like while everybody else is playing cornhole, you could be working on Savage. And they're like, "Where's Dawson?" He's
no, my dad would be with me.
Savage.
Watching because he's the one who wrote it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, your dad wrote it, right?
Yeah, he wrote it as a screenplay. Like, gosh, how long has it been now? Like 14 years ago.
Oh wow! So pretty much as long as you've been alive.
10 years shorter of my life. Okay.
Yeah.
But
no.
Yeah, he had it as a screenplay for a long time, and then when I was about like getting ready to get married, my dad and I had the idea of making it into a comic, and so what I did is I stayed up till like 2 a.m. every night for like 4 months.
Yeah.
And so I was able to give him the first ever copy on the night before my wedding, which was pretty cool. He cried.
Yeah, and he cried because he was like, it was so bad. No, I'm joking. That's good though. That's awesome.
Yeah,
to be able to do that on a big occasion that's supposed to be just basically about your wife, and you just like hijack that. Yeah, that's awesome.
My wife knew, thought it was a cool idea.
Yeah. She was like, "Yeah, that's really great." And how does that affect me? How does that affect my day?
Oh man, yeah, that was one of the few times I've ever seen my dad cry.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my dad's not a crier.
I'm not much of a crier either.
What?
Yeah, just
you lie to me.
Yeah, no. I mean, I cried when Nicotina got back on the plane. I was like, no.
I call BS on that one.
Yeah, no. I was like, good riddance.
Good riddance, you loony.
Oh man, like every other minute he was like, oh, can you please turn the AC on?
Oh, was the Texas heat killing him?
It was killing him. He was not, I mean, he comes from Ukiah, so
That's Northern California, right?
it's Northern California. So he's
Ah.
used to, cooler weather. And so yeah, that didn't really sit well with him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, all right, whatever. It's like puss. But yeah, so that was fun. That was fun. Let's see.
Let's see. I think my shelf is fully dried. You guys might.
So, are you painting with like a chalk?
What's that?
Are you painting with like a chalk?
No, the
paint.
It's an
Chalk-based
acrylic paint. It's the only paint that I have, but like it works. So it's acrylic.
Oh yeah.
It's peppercorn.
Peppercorn. What?
Yeah.
So you're playing cornhole and you're using peppercorn, and I guess you guys are just in a maze.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Maze.
Dang it, that part's not dry. Dang it.
So, well, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Oh man. So what are you going to put on this? Is this a shelf that already had stuff on it?
No, so this is an extra shelf. So I have my shelf behind me.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to put this shelf about a foot underneath that one.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to move my dark crystal poster that's usually behind me and just have two shelves behind me. I think it'll look better.
Yeah. And they never did re-up that one, right?
Nope, they never did, which really sucked. They gave it the Jupiter's Legacy treatment.
Well, actually, Jupiter's Legacy is going to be sort of, what do I want to say? It's going to live on a different show.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb, but
yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, it's like I think it's the best thing for it, because we were talking about this last night on Andre's stream.
Yeah.
In that, like, the only thing that Anthony and I and practically anybody who watched it cared about, no, I don't like that, is was the scenes where it was back in the past, right? All the flashback sequences was the only stuff that was really interesting to us. So it's like, okay, I'm not invested in anything else you're doing here,
Yeah,
so
flashbacks are definitely more interesting. I think there's some parts about the modern day parts of the show that were a little interesting, but I will agree the flashbacks were much cooler.
Yeah.
Like, you could have a whole movie just the flashback stuff, and it would have been great.
Well, really, the whole damn thing should have been just the flashbacks, and then they could have made season 2 about, like, the kids, because like that girl, the emo girl, his daughter or whatever, it's like I didn't care. I didn't care. I was not invested in her story or anything. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It was unpalatable.
A bit of a drag in the story, though. Like, I don't know, growing up with sisters, I can kind of relate to it, because, like, because when, like, for example, I have a sister who, she and my dad butt heads all the time. So, like,
yeah,
to some extent I could relate. My sister doesn't go out and party and do drugs or anything, but like
that you know of.
That I know of. But so, like, to a certain level, I can kind of see and understand that, but it was still a little bit much.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't care. I didn't care about what she was doing with her life or any kind of crap like that. I was like, I don't care. So, hey, and that just reflects poorly on the show. The writers to not really get you engaged or whatever.
Agreed.
Let's see. But yeah, man. Let's see. Is there a series that you are looking forward to?
My wife.
Oh, the Avatar. You posted about that. You like that?
Oh gosh. I mean, the first movie is visually stunning, but it's basically Dances with Wolves in space.
Sure.
So
well, there's nothing new under the sun. You know, I mean, everything is pretty much a, you know, there's always a precursor. There's always something that has come out before it that, no, I don't like that. That, you know, this is based on, you know, based off of a true. Oh, did you? I saw that you put this thing out. I hadn't watched it yet, but you saw the Conjuring.
I did. Yeah, I saw The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. Days ago.
What do you think about that one?
I thought it was decent. I don't think it was the best franchise, but I think it had some good new elements to it compared to the rest.
Okay.
It had some decent scares, but like to me nowadays, a lot of jump scares are very predictable. So like,
sure,
they didn't really get me too much. I mean, it was all right. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Well, I watched it, so yeah, you're not. There's no shit. There's no spoiler alert for me. Anybody hasn't seen it? Let me check the chat because I haven't seen A Quiet Place 2, and I want to see that.
Oh, that was.
What's up, Jenner? Hey, it's been a while since I've seen. I love this guy's toys. It's awesome. Yeah. So let's see. We all like do. Yeah, I know. It's so relaxing to do this stuff, man. It's just it sort of like takes your, you know, because I mean when I'm out doing, you know, working, I'm just constantly, you know, moving and constantly doing, you know, driving around the city and all that. And it's just, it's good to sort of like, you know, kind of sit back and just sort of, you know, just relax, you know?
Yeah. Especially like lately, like I work from 5 in the morning till 3:30 p.m. And then I get home, I look at stuff that happened while I was gone and make a video or two about it, maybe do a quick little stream, and then take some time for my wife and dinner and everything. And then I have time to read and then draw. So it's like there's not enough.
So do you have a regimented schedule that you adhere to for drawing?
I've implemented one a couple of times, but like it just depends on the day. Like it depends on like if news comes out that I need to cover or like whatever the case may be.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
No,
like I need to cover this. Like, but I made you this dinner. Just put it on ice. I'll heat it up on the microwave. Like what? I slaved over this.
It just depends. Like, I'm not gonna go and make a video about the Avatar sequel, like concept art, because at this point I don't care. Like,
it looks cool. Like I brought it up earlier. It looks cool, but it's like
it should have happened.
I saw this in Aquaman. You know, it looked good. I loved. That's one of the spectacles that I liked about Aquaman was it felt like you were going to. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I don't watch the chat when I'm drawing. Sorry. So, hey man, thanks for stopping by though. Thanks for stopping by. I'll hit him up. Yeah, Dawson is here. That just means that Simon, you know, checked out and now he's back. So,
Corn Lord.
Corn Lord. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying just now.
You were talking about A Quiet Place and Conjuring.
A Quiet Place. I haven't seen A Quiet Place 2.
You need.
Have you seen that?
I did. I saw it in the theater with my wife.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you've seen it. Andre's seen it.
Pretty sure
Anthony's seen it. Everybody's seen it. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so you're being the lame one here.
I haven't had an opportunity. There we go. To get out and watch it. So maybe this weekend, unless we have something going on Saturday
that you don't know of,
that I don't know about, which I'm not entirely sure.
'Tis the role of the man of the house to.
Yeah. I'm just like I'm just here.
I'm just here to be done.
And you let me know. Yeah, you let me know if if you need me. Other than that, I'm here. Yeah. So you liked The Quiet Place too, right?
I did. I liked it a lot. I think personally, I think it's better than the first one, but I think some people maybe either don't or do share that opinion. But
yeah,
either way, John Krasinski nailed it again.
Nailed it. Well, that's cool. That's cool. That's one thing that I sort of need to do that. Mask of Shy was telling me last week is that I just need to commit to some of these lines. Because sometimes I'll draw a line and I'll just draw it over and over again. I'm like, nope, don't like that. Don't like that. Don't. Control Z is my enemy. Because I'm just like, nope.
Yeah.
Let's see. And so, how is it now? You started traditional art, right? You started with pen and paper.
Oh yeah, I started pencil and paper for a long time, and I only got into digital really when I was like, when I was a senior in high school. I had a Galaxy Note, and it has the stylus, and so like started playing around with that a little bit. That was a little fun. Then when I got into college, our school is like a partner with Apple.
Oh, okay.
iPads, and so I started using that, and just fell in love with it. Honestly, I mean, I still love using pencil and paper, and I still have a fun time doing that. But like, when the fact that I can use digital for so many different things, like, it makes it to where I almost don't do pencil and paper anymore.
Yeah, no, I still do pencil and paper. Like, I'm going to turn this into something.
Nice.
So that is in the style of
the Justice League series.
Justice League series, yeah. So, dun, dun, dun. So I'm going to eventually bring that here and color it in and all that stuff. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
But I plan on it. So yeah.
Nice.
Oops. Oh man. So and how's the job going?
Kicks my butt every day, but
so you're still in the same department?
No, so for the summer they moved me to the Airedale department, which is the cooling systems.
Oh, okay. So you're not doing what do you call it? Screws?
No, I'm more of a rivet gun guy now.
Oh, rivets. Nice. Yeah, I know about rivets.
A ton of those, and we make what's called ERV boxes.
Okay.
Which are basically like, there's like big air conditioning units where they have a big blade in the middle that opens and closes the flow of air. Basically,
okay.
Those, and like put the actuators in there, which is basically like a generator that makes it blade open and close.
Yeah.
I have to make sure that it seals and closes, and then also opens up all the way. So I have to make about, depending on the day, about 5 or 6 of those a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which some of them take a long time. So there's some days where I only get about 3 or 4, but I'm not alone there. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. I mean, is this something that you're doing long term, or something that you're just doing now because you'll need the income, or what's going on there?
This job in general, or?
Yeah, just the job in general. Was it something that was just like, I just need something?
Yeah, I just needed something, and it's honestly the best pay for around here. So like, I actually got really lucky with this job because I have zero background in manufacturing, obviously.
Okay.
So the fact that I even got this job is a freaking miracle. But they needed workers because, again, they have a lot of.
So what you're telling me is they lowered their standard to let you in. So
fairly accurate, but it worked out so far for almost 3 months, coming up on 3 months.
Oh, okay. Okay, so, cool.
But yeah, it's definitely not long term. It's definitely not the long term plan. I mean, my wife and I have talked about it multiple times because she's going to start teaching this school year, which is what she's always wanted to do.
So what does she teach?
She's going to teach math.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's going to teach what I believe the class is called applicable mathematics, like stuff you use math for every day, rather than simple like geometry, algebra. But she'll integrate those things in there.
Oh,
but once she starts doing that, we'll start to explore more job opportunities that best fit what I would like to do. I mean, I'll probably.
Oh, really? Like she's totally down with like you.
Well, yeah,
a full-time YouTuber.
I mean, if that ends up being the case, we'll see if that works. But like, she talked about, because teaching is what she's always wanted to do. It's her dream. So she's like, well, once we're in a stable situation where like I'm bringing a lot of income too, like I'd love for you to be able to pursue your dream as well. Or what do you want to do? I was like,
I like the couch.
No,
tell me what I can do on the couch.
Well, I mean, that's what her parents have done their whole marriage, is that like my mother-in-law, she's a hairstylist, and so she's always had work. And then my father-in-law, he's done a couple different things. He has his own business. He's worked different odd jobs and stuff like that, trying to find what he wants.
And so what, they're retired?
No. In fact, my father-in-law got a newer job like a year ago. In like a pavement company that he really likes, which pays really well. My mother-in-law still cuts hair.
Sure.
That's just what she does.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of beauticians or hairstylists or whatever, they all kind of stay in that realm because, I mean, it's like a social. There's like a social aspect to it.
With the people,
with their clients, yeah. And so
she does her own thing. She has her own little.
And it's hard for women to find, somebody that they trust with their hair.
Yes.
So that's a big factor. So yeah.
Looks like the rain's coming in. Great.
The rain's coming.
Yep, coming.
Rain's coming.
Better come quick. Oh
man. That's cool. So who do we have on the show this week? Is it Citrone?
So we're still waiting to hear confirmation back from Citrone.
Okay.
That's
right, because he could be doing this top secret project that we can't talk about.
Yeah, he could be doing something that he just hasn't heard back from. So
yeah,
either that or we also have True 31 lined up.
We do. He was in the chat earlier. Yo, what's up, Lewis? What's up, man? Let me hit him up. Yo, blow him up. Oh, blow him up. What's up? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. No, I don't like that. Let's see. But yeah, man. So I really need to commit to lines. Or I'll never get done. Let's see. But yeah, man, I'm stoked for that. Are you the one hosting it this week?
I am. I am the one hosting it this week.
Okay. Any surprises that we might have in store because you're the host?
Maybe.
Awesome. Can't wait for that. Can't wait to find out what those are.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's cool. So like I said, so you didn't, or like you said, rather, you were not keen on the Conjuring franchise. So you don't like all the movies in the Conjuring?
I think it's generally agreed upon, or I guess overall agreed upon, that it's kind of a hit and miss series.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have their good entries, their bad entries. Some of them are just kind of meh.
Yeah.
Mill. So that's kind of where I stand on it. I'm not necessarily a huge horror guy as it is.
Well, yeah, I know that. That's fine. Yeah, same with my wife. She's not really a big horror buff, but because we watched the Conjuring stuff, she did watch some of the other shows. So I was like, oh, cool. Well, there you go.
Just out of curiosity.
Just out of boredom, I think. So yeah, she was just like, yeah, I watched this one and that one. I was like, oh, cool. Well, there you go. There you have it.
Nice. Getting the research in.
Yeah, I didn't have to cultivate that or do anything. She just did that on her own. So I was like, all right.
Nice. All right.
But yeah.
Now I'm back in the studio.
Your studio, man. So you're gonna install it?
Yeah, I'm gonna install it. And I also found this today in my shed when I was looking for my saws. I got this a while back.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's a
Funko comic.
No, it's a Funko strategy board game. So it's in a box. So I have the Robin and Catwoman Pop Funko from this. So I'm probably gonna put them back in here.
Yeah.
Play it in the back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's cool.
That's the idea. Yes.
So yeah, I saw that. I think I saw it at Target. I think I saw that Funko. It's a game, right? Game board. Did you mute yourself?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
That's my bad. My brother gave me that board game a while back, but I muted myself because my wife was talking to me.
Oh,
Just gotta get out to my
she's
shit.
like, dinner isn't gonna make itself.
I thought my wife was knocking on the window for me. Turns out she's just, I think she's like hammering the chicken. Or tenderizing it.
Yeah, you gotta tenderize it. She's like, it's really bad though when she like tenderizing the chicken and then she looks up and she points at you like you're next.
I never had that happen to me before.
Yeah, well, you know, it's all good things come to those. You know,
Crappy shed I got. Look how
crap,
small.
well, you got a shed. I don't have a shed.
Yeah,
dude. Andre has like a whole like mess of shit in his backyard,
I
like
know.
all kinds of crap. I'm like, seriously?
like dude, I wish I had a garage. A garage would be so ideal for a studio, honestly, right now. Except for
I couldn't do a garage, man. That's just way too. That'd be way too hot.
That's true. You'd have to have a good AC in there.
Yeah, right now there's zero AC in my garage, so I'm like, no, that's not happening.
Yeah,
It's not happening.
now you're in my dark house. Let's see. Might just once I start installing this shelf, I might just join in with my computer.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Let's see. You guys get to see me use my drill.
I'm gonna see you do some man work.
Oh yeah. I mean, I do that all day, but you guys actually get to witness it this time.
Yeah. I mean, it's only been talked about. It's
Yeah.
you know.
It's no one has confirmed or denied.
No one's confirmed that you actually do man jobs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. There we go. That looks good.
There we go. All right. Gotta take these. So what I did is I don't know if you ever saw my really old setup when I first started YouTube, but I had.
I mean, from the old video, yeah.
Yeah. So I had these shelves here. I used to have 3, but I took the one, put it over.
Those are shelves that I made back when I was collecting Star Wars toys.
And back before you got mad.
Back before, yes. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I did. I was like, this sucks. So anyway, yeah. So I'd had 4 shelves like that. So 2 on one wall, 2 on the other, and I put all the big stuff on top, and then I with a tacked everything else on the wall. So I had all those carded toys like just everywhere, covering all the walls and all that.
Dang.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Pretty legit.
It's cool to look at. It kind of makes your place kind of look like or feel like a
museum.
Like a museum or like a toy store.
Yeah.
So let's see. No, I don't like this.
I use a different drill at work, so I have to readjust to this one.
Oh yeah? Oh, you have special settings?
Yeah.
You're like, no, this isn't the way that I drill. I drill this way.
Yeah, they have the magnetic drills that have like specific torque settings and such.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Holy crap. Why did I use that? It's like an inch-long screw.
That's not going to hold anything.
Yeah, apparently not.
What you need are molly bolts. Those will hold a lot more weight.
Yeah, we have good
That's a good.
I mean, the way you would get around that is to actually drill into a stud.
Yeah,
and then the stud supports the weight.
Yeah, I have some like where I have the other shelf drilled in.
Yeah.
There. So I'll just use the same place. Same area of the wall. Goodness gracious. Forever to get them out. And you guys can see, got my wife's volleyball jersey here. They framed.
You're wearing it?
No, they framed it forward, so it's on our wall here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I'm assuming that's from the college?
Yeah, she played all 4 years.
You went to the games?
Well, yeah, I was a commentator, so I was.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were the mascot. Yeah, I was a mascot.
Yeah, we don't really have a mascot. We did have one guy who, for the first year and a half, I went to.
But nobody asked him to be the mascot. He just kind of showed up.
He showed up in like a legit knight armor set.
Oh, wow.
Like, it was awesome. Don't know what happened to that guy.
He probably got arrested.
I mean, you know, I didn't know the kid, but yeah, that was always cool. But no, I commentated all of her home games, so I was at every home game she did.
Oh, cool. So when she would like do something or whatever, you would make it a point to like really talk it up.
Sometimes I tried to remain unbiased.
You're like, yeah, take that. They're like, whoa, hold up, buddy.
There's the kitty.
Hey, all right.
Wait.
What's your cat's name?
Dosey.
The cat.
Like Dosey Do?
Yep.
She looked.
Yeah, because that's how Lindsay used to say thank you when she was little.
Dosey?
Yep.
Okay.
Full language.
Yeah, she had a legit language that her brother had to interpret for her for like years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
That's kind of cool. They should have wrote that down.
Well, the
like
only
you
one
could-
I could write down was Dosey.
Yeah.
Hence the reason. Let's see. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get on my computer real quick. So let me. I'll click the link on the computer, and I'll join you.
Let's see.
It's weird. No, I don't want to use it. I want to use my Logitech. I think I am amateur. There we go.
There we go. Let me switch you over. And joining us now is Dawson from Many Ways.
All right.
Dawson in Many Ways.
I am Dawson in many ways, dang it.
There we
Best
go.
believe,
I
you
need
best
more
believe.
kitten.
Need more kidding.
That happened to me once. Passive aggressive girlfriend. Oh no.
Ouch.
Oh man, thank you so much. Keep it high and tight.
High and tight. Oh man, let's see. Tape measure. One second, I gotta grab my tape measure. I'll be right back.
Yeah. No problem. There we go. Where'd you put my tape measure? Oh no. Oh yeah, I'm just going over these lines again and just trying to keep everything as close to the original that I had drawn. See, here we go. Just to kind of show you guys. Let me see, reset view, and let me scroll out. No, that's not scrolling out.
Right.
Zoom out. There we go.
Okay.
Now that's what I have done so far. Is most of the left arm, and then the deltoid and bicep of the right arm. So
Nice.
yeah, so I'm really trying to give this one, a good once over, and then I'm going to sort of kind of gauge how much time it took me just for this one photo, or for this one image, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much how I'm going to treat everything for the comic book.
Nice. You got to test out the stud finder first. Works.
It's like Error. Let's see. No problem, Dawson. Take your time. Zever is taking his time too. Yeah, I mean, that's how you do. That's how you do.
That's how you gotta do it. That's how you gotta do it.
So let me see if I can draw from way out here. If this keeps. Nope, I'm drawing from a zoom. Okay, so where? Oh, nuts. Okay.
Oh, nuts.
Let me see. Save what I did. Yeah, because it's not. Oh, it's white. Damn it! Really? Hold up. See background. Hold on. I don't know how that happened. Let's go here.
What do you not want the background to be white?
Because it's locked. Hold on. I think, yeah, there it is. So I was drawing and the damn pencil was white. And I was like,
Oh, no.
So no, it wasn't, all the other stuff that I did has nothing to do with what I'm doing here. But yeah, no, that sucks. So let me increase this eraser. I'm not going to control. Oh, no, that's not what I want. That's on layer 1. Is it on layer 1 or ink? It's on ink. Okay. Wow, where the hell did I go with this pen?
This is really annoying that I don't have a magnetic screwdriver or a drill.
Yeah.
That worked good enough.
And then like right in there. Oh wait, okay, so that's not on that layer. It's on a different layer. Wow, where the hell did I go?
Beats me.
That is so crazy. Yeah, there we go. Easily fixed, and then we go back to this one, and I bet it's on. Yeah, it's on that one. So fixed. Okay, so everything is done.
It is repaired.
Oh, hold up. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Hold on. Let me go back to this. Let me go here.
I know I need to
Switch that. Why did it didn't? Why did it do that? No.
There we go.
Damn it. Hold on. Starting to mess up.
Oh no. He's cracking under pressure.
Oh, nuts. Yeah, I am. I'm like, oh, God.
Under
really?
pressure.
Okay, so I'm not on that. I'm on ink.
Down.
Yes. Okay. All right, so let me zoom in here. And then let me take this down.
Okay.
Is it on layer 1? It is on layer 1. Okay. Right there. Okay. Okay. So now I can go here. And the bucket tool, switch that. There we go. Okay, so now we're good. Okay, I can fix that. That's no problem.
The deep breath of an artist who's stressed.
Guys, it is because you can't really control something like this when there's like an error or whatever. You just got to roll with it. Oops.
Now I felt that many times this week at work, or this past week at work, because we had these units that again they require like the blade in the middle, but they need like these insulation fuzzies on the side so it like slowly opens and closes.
Yeah.
And there were 2 straight units where like I was being rushed and I didn't put those in, and so I had to take apart the unit and reassemble it. Yes. And if anyone knows anything about rivets, you have to like punch them out, then drill them out. It's not a simple like unscrewing. Like, they're a pain.
What the hell? Now it's stuck. No, we're not doing that. Okay, Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. Okay.
Where did the other one go? That's funny. I unscrewed the other shelf thing from the wall, but it's still staying up there. And I forgot to take it down. Gotta go grab that.
It's a little bit of a delay. I might have to restart this application.
Really shows you how long it's been there.
Here we go. Oh man.
What'd you do?
So this is your the Sauvage thing, right? That's completely different from the other thing you're working on, right? That was your brother's
Yeah, Vine Lord.
Vine Lord, right.
Yeah, those are two separate stories. Although we're trying to figure out a way for them to like kind of share a universe, but not really. Like just kind of inhabit the same world.
Sure. No.
Because we have other characters that we want to tackle at some point that do connect.
Oh, okay.
But we're holding off on those for now because that's a big undertaking. Because I'm the only artist.
Oh, really? So no one else in your family has artistic qualities?
Literally everyone else is a writer.
They're like, you're the resident illustrator of the family.
Well, I guess that's not true. My little sister Heidi, she's quite the painter, but she's not a comic book artist.
Sure.
She probably could be if she wanted to, but she doesn't want to.
Interesting.
That'll hold it all right. All right, and let's install this.
No, I'll put that off. That away. Let's see. So when you're drawing, you have the tablet. So do you just like anchor or like turn the tablet as you draw, or do you how do you go about that usually?
So what I do is I keep the tablet the same way, but like I can pinch and zoom and rotate it with my fingers.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah. See, I don't have that.
Yeah, it's a nice feature to have.
Sure.
And voila.
Oh, you have a second shelf now. So you need more lights.
No. These lights kind of suck anyway. Literally, they're duct tape on because the sticky, like the what's it called? The adhesive is like just awful. It's crappy, terrible.
Oh, okay.
Would not recommend it.
Let's see. Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to put this Robin and Catwoman back in this Funko box.
No, I don't like that.
Just because I want to.
Oh, short.
Now I gotta take out the whip, I think. No, I gotta take it out. Okay.
You gotta take out the whip?
Oh yeah. Kinky.
Huh.
Kinky sphincter.
There you go. That's when you know.
That fits perfectly. Look at that. Yes. That's
nice. There you go. Now you're gonna look like a true nerd.
Let's see, and I get to put some things.
What is that?
Okay. Just gotta diversify my shelf a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Put this one down there. I don't like it very much. I would advise against getting this figure right here.
What figure?
It's Billionaire Batman from Injustice 2.
Yeah.
Like the design is cool, but whoever made the figure, like they're not good at modeling and their capes suck. Like I just keep running.
And this is a one of those McFarlane things?
No. This is not McFarlane. This is I don't remember which brand it is, but it's a figure that's made of metal.
Yeah.
And
so is it die cast?
But like it has articulation. It's like
okay.
I don't really know. But anyway, I just would advise against it if anyone's contemplating it. Let's see.
So what made you decide to? Oops, I don't like that. What made you decide to get it?
I like the design, and there was really no other figures of it, and
Okay.
it was $8.
Oh,
So,
okay.
It was at
So-
Ollie's. So
Oh, that's that place that you found.
yeah, I love Ollie's. Ollie's is great. I got Oh, I don't know if you saw this. I don't know if I showed you this yet. You know Frank Quietly, right?
Frank Quietly.
Yeah, the comic book artist from All-Star Superman.
Oh yeah.
I got this the other day for $10. It's a book of his art.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a really thick book. There's a lot of his different panels and pages.
Yeah. Now, does it show you sort of his process, or what does it show you?
It shows some just ink images and some like, for example, here's a black and white page of one of his books. I don't know
Yeah.
exactly which one it is. It looks like something in ancient Rome.
No.
Let's see. A bunch of other ones with different colorings and such. So it doesn't really go through his process. It's more just so a collection of his pieces.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's pretty much the gist of it. But it was cool. I was really excited to see it just because Frank Quietly is very, very good. Like it quite a bit. He's very interesting.
Oh yeah.
Like very thin lines, very very unique character design, and I love the lighting that his pieces end up having. I know they usually have a colorist and someone else doing all that stuff, but whoever he has does a good job.
I can tell. Hold on, I'm too close to the mic. So
Let's see. What else can I put on there? There's a lot of things that I wanted to put up there, but I haven't been able to. That won't fit.
yeah.
I'll keep that there. I'm trying to debate how much I want to like move stuff around.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm also trying to figure out like my camera at the moment because like right now I have it mounted on one of my monitors.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but I kind of like the over the top look a little bit to a certain extent, like at an angle that we can see more of the figures behind me.
Yeah. When I moved to this configuration here, I was like, that's the only thing that you miss is like all my gizmo and all that stuff. But I was like, you know what? Screw it. I don't care. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe I'll change things later on or reconfigure it.
Let's see. Move this stand. Finally move this one. This is one I've had for a while. Beast Kingdom's Armored Batman. Literally the only Beast Kingdom figure that I have. Just because it was dang pretty looking.
Yeah.
It's dang good. Let's see. Let's move that one out of the way.
Gosh, I need to move this over here. So weird.
Who, Andre? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. He is hella weird. Yeah, no, he's a good guy.
I'll tell you what was weird though. Seriously, like when you guys called me after you guys have been drinking and you got on the phone, you are such a question asker when you're drunk.
Yeah.
You're like, so like, how's your book going? That's cool.
What going? What?
No, your book.
Oh, your book. Yeah, man. Well, that's the topic of the day. You know, we got to find out what happened to Vine Lord. You know,
It's like, what are you streaming about later today? Oh, I'm not streaming. Oh, okay. I must have been misinformed.
yeah. Well, you know how Andre is. He's like, hey, Dawson's streaming.
Oh man, let's see. Get Catwoman over here. I don't know if I showed you guys this. My Aunt Susan found me a classic Batman animated series Catwoman, like 2-inch figure.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I that's a costume that I liked from the series. I thought that one was better than the other one from the New Adventures of Batman and Robin, where they changed her. She's just all in black and she had big eyes and whatever. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not too interested in that one, but and I didn't. I liked it, but I didn't. The change that they made with Penguin. Hey, what's up? Let me see. Let me go back over here, guys. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the chat, but let me just. What's up, Job Diaz? Zorath is here, super late. I will burn rage across time.
What's up, Job?
So, let's see.
Where's the quiet ones?
Yeah. Mask of Shy says, pumped up kids.
Oh gosh, that's not good.
Pulls a gun out of his bag. So.
Oh man. Well, I'm not pulling a gun out of my bag, but I am. I did get this new Xbox remote yesterday.
Oh yeah, so it's
Arctic camo. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been needing a new remote for a long time because my other remote, like, you can't turn left as fast as you'd like. Like, it's a very slow.
You can't turn left.
Yeah, it's Zoolander. It's a Zoolander remote.
Oh, okay.
So I had to get a new one. So I did.
Okay. Well, good, man. Those are what, like 50, 60 bucks, something like that?
Yeah, that's about right.
No. That's cool.
Oh, that's move the foot a little bit. It's one of its ankles not very sturdy.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, that's better. Okay, so let me turn that off. See how good the circle is. Looks fine.
I mean, the circle's not the focus of the picture.
It's not. It's not. Let's see.
You need to find a one thing that I love about my Procreate program is if you make a circle and hold it down, it automatically makes it a perfect circle for you.
Well, see, I like the non-perfect circles. In that it makes it feel like more of a drawing than not, because like if you get a perfect circle or whatever, it really like draws your eye to it instead of something being subtle. So there's beauty to imperfection, right? Exactly. Kind of like a tree, kind of like just nature. It's just there's beauty in
chaos.
Yes,
I agree with that. I think one thing I do like about it is I can make it a perfect circle, but I can also use a selection tool to distort it to what I need to do. Like, for example, like if I wanted the circle to coincide with the curve of his pecs, right? I could like go down, pick a certain section, dip it down a tad, just kind of give the sense there's something underneath the symbol,
Yeah, right. No, I hear you. I get you. That's cool. Let me see.
I'm trying to debate. Put the Jim Lee Superman on the second shelf where you can see it.
Jim Lee's dope.
Yeah, that Jim Lee Superman is fantastic. I have the colored one.
Yeah. I like the black and white.
Yeah.
And I like the case that it comes in.
Oh, the case is amazing.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. I just, I mean, it's like $50. I'm like, do I really need it?
Yeah. But then you ask again, it's Jim Lee.
It is Jim Lee. It is. And, so, I mean, it's a good buy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's like, it's like one of those buys that I can wait.
Yeah. I can understand that.
So,
let's see. It's already starting to fill up a little bit.
There you go. So that looks good. Let me see.
I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to put my because I'm getting the Scarecrow McFarlane from Last Night on Earth.
Yeah.
Which completes the build a figure for Bane, who has these arms. And he's going to be a big figure. So I'm going to figure out where to put that, because what I can do is in the book, Scarecrow like rides on Bane's back, because Scarecrow's like basically a withered corpse that's
Okay.
still conscious. So I'm gonna have him on his back, and there's a stand that comes with him. I think I'm gonna use that stand for either my Jim Lee Superman to kind of have him like floating in the air, or my Superman Unchained to have him kind of flying around.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lewis says they're gonna be gone for a while. School stuff. Yeah, dude, I feel you, man. I feel you. School stuff sucks. So glad to be done with that. Like that is such a relief. Literally, my wife and my sister were in school this past semester, and they were like worried about homework, and I'm just sitting here like, ha, suckers.
Yeah,
At least the work that I do.
Good luck getting that done. Ha ha ha. They're just like, son of a.
Especially when I walk in, I was like, Netflix time. You're not getting anything done today.
So you were the distraction.
Sometimes.
The saboteur.
Sometimes
Okay.
they were the saboteur for me because I'd have things to get done, and they're
so your sister's living with you right now, right?
At the moment, no. She went home for the summer. She's actually coming back into town tomorrow to hang out with us for a bit because her and my wife need to catch.
She's trying to help her out on cornhole before you guys go.
Yeah. No, she's come back to watch some shows with Lindsay because my wife introduced my sister to some anime shows that my wife really likes.
Oh, okay.
And my wife's been waiting to finish them for her to get back, and she's been dying.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. What anime series are they watching?
There's this one called Fruits Basket. I don't really understand it. And then other one called like Oran High School Host Club, which is another one I really don't understand. Because that one's about like this group of boys who organize this like host club at high school that basically like set up these like really elegant and fancy like basically date scenarios for girls.
Okay.
And it's very out there.
Okay.
And I'm just sitting there like, I can't watch this.
Now, when you say it's out there, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Like the characters are really over the top.
Okay.
Like, and that's just not my vein of things. So.
Now, when you say they're over the top, they're just really eccentric or? Really
eccentric, very dramatic. And when they are around the girls, like they very much flare it up. And it's just like, okay.
When they flare it up, you mean they flex? Is that what you're talking about?
No, like let's just say that there is these brothers, they're twins.
Okay.
And they act like they are fling together around girls because girls think that's cute for some reason. It's
brothers think that it's cute that they do what?
They act like they're like in love. It's a weird, like I'm saying, it's a weird show.
Okay.
It's a really weird show.
Interesting. Let me see. Hold on. And one thing for you guys watching, don't
keys, subscribe, don't like, don't follow,
and don't use the word please. So one thing you want to always keep in mind is save early, save often. Because you could get to a point where you're happy with what you've done, and you get to a point where like maybe the software is about to crash or something, something happens or whatever, and you're just like, no, I've lost all this stuff that I've worked on and whatever. So that's kind of what's going on with me here. Is that my let me show you this. While I'm resetting that. I didn't show you this. But I made a Star Wars font.
Oh, I was so confused. I was like, what is all this?
Okay, so what I did was I took the title cards of everything and I condensed it and said, okay, well, all these letters here are made and I can make, other letters from these letters. And so I made the wider letters, the shorter letters, and stuff like that. I made the other O, which is not being shown here. Where is the O?
So how can people use these?
It's just like any other font. You just download it. And but I've got to find a way to put it up, make it available. Of course I'm going to, charge something for it because I spent, all day working on this thing. Yeah. So I did Star Wars. I did the comic font, which is from the DC comic books. So that's all the letters there, and then I also got all the numbers and symbols and stuff like that, and I drew them with my pencil, and that took a while, and then I did this one. And do you recognize that font?
Oh, oh snap! I feel like I should.
I think you should.
Can you give me a hint?
This is a font that you should really recognize.
That's not a hint at all.
It is one that I made that I think that. Well, anyway, you'll never get it. Boom. There you go.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is the official Batman v Superman font.
Nice.
And I took these letters from here, and I took the Q from Aquaman. So there's the Aquaman Q, but every other letter is that, and then there's the Wonder Woman 1984 8, and then there's the 4 from it, and then I made the 3 and the 2, and so I just basically the 6 and the 9 are reversed and all that, but yeah, so I made the font and
dude, I need that font.
Yeah. So that's just another one. I took liberties with the G. Because there's another one. I got rid of it. There was another one where the G looks more like the C, and I was like, I like the way the Q looked. So I was like, let me do this with the G so it's different. So that's the only thing that, because there's no representation for G on here. So I was like, I can have liberties with it. But yeah, so I did that. I still have to make the colon and the brackets and this question marks and all that kind of stuff. But I'm done with that, and I didn't start thinking about doing fonts until I started thinking about like doing my comic book, and I was like, you know what, let me not, and I sort of scoured the web for fonts, for comic book, style lettering, and I was like, none of these really look like it, and I can actually show you some of the stuff that I found, but it was just like let me remove this one. Let me stop sharing screen. Let me go here. Let me see.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna definitely want that Batman v Superman font for my thumbnails.
That was one of the reasons, because I've seen a lot of people using different fonts, and I'm like, it's not the exact font, and I was like, that's one of the things that I like. Same thing with my shirts and stuff like that. I try to make it exact. Let me see, comic font. Let me see, images. So closest one I found. Let me share this screen. Share screen. This one, and share. And here we go. So I found like this one here, and that was okay. I found this one here, and that was a little bit closer, but I didn't like the way the B looked, sort of like it sort of drew right off of it like it was a P. I didn't like the 9, the ampersand. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't like about this, but it's very close to the stuff that I did. So I saw this one. I saw this one. Let me see. I saw this one. But I mean, if you look at the B, like the B's are horrible.
The B's are crap.
They look ugly. Everything here looks just ugly. And I was like, and so like you got this one, but everything's sort of like skewed to the side, sort of like italicized a little bit. And again, I just wasn't keen with how, they did that. So let me see, remove, stop, and share. And I'll go back to mine, just so you can see it again. Boom.
Yeah.
Share. Okay. And so there it is. So if you look at it,
definitely cleaner.
Okay. So here it is. So there's the B, and the H. And if you were to look at any other, and I'll go back to like, the X, Y, and Z and all that. Come here. And then the numbers and the ampersand. I like this ampersand a lot better. So I drew that, and let me stop sharing this screen real quick and go back to the other one so I can show you a page from where are you? I want it. Go
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Stop scream. Let me go to DC.
Speaking of being here, I actually do have to go. Ironically enough.
Oh no, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close up shop in a bit. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. But like, okay, let's just say, let me find a font from the actual comic, if I can. Just so you can have some reference here. Let's go here.
Yeah.
Is that big enough?
Is that what she said?
I guess we can use it. Can I click on it? And this stupid thing has to be in the way. Okay. All right. So here, now let me share this screen real quick. If I can. Share screen, second screen, share. Boom. Okay. Let me see if I can zoom in. Can I zoom in from here? Okay, and then let me scroll. Can I scroll up? Can I drag? Why won't it? No, it won't let me. It won't. Oh, maybe I can. Golly, this sucks.
Yeah, I can kind of see it though.
But yeah, so I tried to get close to. Let me see if I can scroll a little bit more. Can I?
No,
It won't let me do it. Oh, you stupid thing. Okay. Well, never mind. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. X. Screw it. Anyway, if you look at a font online and then you look at the letters that I did, I basically copied DC.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is redrawn, so it's not exact. But
it's in the same vein.
It's in the same vein. It's pretty close to the stuff that they did. If I can click on that one, is that bigger? Okay, yeah, you can kind of see that. So if you look at, can you see that? Oh, that's pretty big. Anyway, you can see that font right there, and just how the letters are. So I don't know. I just like I said, I took that and made a font. So let me show you guys where I have left off. Let me open that up and share screen. No, share screen with this one, and share. And as soon as it pulls up, is it here? Oh, it's there. Okay, it's still loading. Photoshop. Hang on one second. Okay, let me get back over here and select there. Okay, so here is where I'm leaving it off today. I'm probably going to go ahead and this is like two-hour sessions. Last time I did it, we were talking a lot and I was showing a lot, I was bringing up a lot of people's what's up, Gavin? Let me get back over here. I was bringing up a lot of people's comments and things like that. Where is my cursor? There it is. Okay. What up, chat? What up, Nerdy and Ryan? Let's see. Job says, Gavin, so what's up? Oh, I love how this stream turned into obsessing over a font. Yes, of course it is. Of course it is. But this is where I got, and like I said, this is about, I want to say 2 hours of work.
Yeah.
With
like nonstop work. Yeah.
Nonstop. That's about 2 hours of work right here. It shouldn't take that long, but what I'm doing here is I'm trying to make it a representation or a what is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, sorry. It's okay. Is a representation of this, which I showed at the beginning of the stream. That's Jim Lee.
Yeah.
And then also David Finch. He also drew it. And David Finch that's all pencil and that's all physical. And I try to do nothing but digital representation of that. So
yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much what I got from just a couple hours of work. Here you go. It gives you guys a better idea. I'm very happy with the way the line work has turned out. I'm gonna get better with a lot of the inking. I'm still playing around with the pen, so it's good. It's just it's not exactly where I need it to be. So yeah, without further ado, I just want to let you guys know. Thank you guys for being here, Dawson. I appreciate you stopping by and entertaining myself and the people watching. Let me know what you guys thought of the of the artwork, and yeah, don't forget to tune in this Thursday as we possibly have Richard Citrone or Truth 31, and it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. So, yeah, man, I'd like to thank all my patrons. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. You're awesome. And yeah, this is still up and available on my Teespring. 100% of the proceeds go to FSP. Do not forget that even though with all this Discovery, Warner Brothers takeover, whatever this thing is, there is still issues that went on behind the scenes. There is still a lot that a lot of people need to answer for, and yeah, don't give up the fight. It's a worthy fight. It's worth your time, worth your energy, and hopefully someday we'll get something like this. We'll just have to see. So, you guys have a fantastic evening, and stay nerdy or.